Hello guys, this is Susil. Let's talk about today's newspaper, the Hindu newspaper. Let's go to Google, type the Hindu, click in this link. The front page, the first link says about the defective mines could have caused Pulgaon blast. Documents submitted to the Court of Inquiry into the deadly blast at Central Ammunition Depot (CAD) in Pulgaon suggested that defective anti-tank mines packed with poor quality explosives could have been the cause of the disaster. The documents assessed by the Hindu reveal the manufacturing defect in the anti-tank 1A mines made a ordnance factory Canada were repeatedly brought to the notice of various stakeholders including the Defense Research and the Development Organization DRDO and the Ordnance Factory Board OFB and the Ministry of Defense. Army sources said no evidence has emerged yet that sabotage or a short circuit caused the fire, which claimed the lives of 19 military and civilian personnel on May 31. The major flaws in the mines designed by the Armament Research and Development Establishment ARDE in 2004 is said to have been the quality of TNT nitrotoluene used in them. The TNT has the property of exudation leaking, the amount of exudation directly linked with the purity of TNT. The next segment is about head offices of 14 departments inaugurated. The shifting of administration of government of Andhra Pradesh to the new capital Amaravati, consequent upon bifurcation of the state, crossed a major milestone on Monday with the inauguration of head offices of 14 departments in around Vijayawada. The offices of directors and commissions, called heads of the department in government parlance, and more than 1000 employees shifted from Hyderabad today. These offices are now located in Vijayawada and Guntur cities, and a handful of them in Mangalgiri town. The new offices wore a festive look with the ministry and officials concerned inaugurating the offices at different places. They did so amid chanting of mantras and soulful tunes of Nadaswaram. Priest welcomed the guest with Purna Kumbhavas and performed special pujas on this occasion. The next segment is about COMEDK counselling for engineering seat begins today. As the counselling of engineering seats of Consortium of Medical Engineering and Dental Colleges of Karnataka COMEDK commences on Tuesday, seat aspirants are going through anxious moment with Karnataka Examination Authority KEA yet to seat in professional courses through the Common Entrance Exam CET route. The anxiety among the students is certainly not unfounded. If a student chooses a seat under COMEDK, the fee will nearly 3 times the fee for seat allotted in the CET pool. While the seat allotment for all disciplines under CET was to have been announced on June 26 as per the original calendar of events, the schedule was affected as the government was still negotiating with private medical colleges on nearly 700 government quota seats. The engineering seat aspirant whose COMEDK counselling is scheduled on Tuesday said, "My CET rank is fairly good to go. to get a seat in the top engineering college, but the current calendar of events affect me as I want to computer science CET in RV College of Engineering. I am not sure if I will be able to get this under CET, and I am keen on this college and branch, so I might have to pick COMEDK seat as my CET prospects are uncertain. The next segment is about the grieving mother states victory after 23 years. The Hyderabad court in June 7 ordered directed the Indian Navy to constitute a fresh board of inquiry into the unnatural death during the peacetime operation of the late Amar Ashok Palde, a clearance diver with the Eastern Naval Command. The court's order offers a glimmer of hope in the 23-year battle for justice of Anuradha Padle, Amar's mother, who has sought answer to the suspicious and mysterious death of her son. The right petition is disposed of directing the response of naval authorities to constitute a fresh board of inquiry such as an exercise may be completed within a period of 6 months from the date of receipt of a copy of this order, and the communicate of finding the BOI to the petitioner, who is the mother of the deceased seller Amar Ashok Padle, the court said. The next segment is Unruly Nigerian tied up and taken to hospital by police. A Nigerian allegedly inebriated was tied with a rope by the police to restrain her after allegedly attacked shopkeepers and policemen at a national market. The African Student Association has accused authorities of using excessive force. Witnesses alleged that she had turned violent and broke a glass pane, which shopkeepers objected to. Appropriate police arrived at the spot and tied her hand with rope before putting her into an auto. Authorities of KC General Hospital claimed that woman identified as Mariam had to be physically pinned down before being sedated. Meanwhile, in the unrelated incident, a 24-year-old Congolese student has alleged that a shopkeeper sexually abused her in his shop on Monday afternoon. The next segment is government ultimatum to engineering colleges. The state government on Monday issued an ultimatum to the Kerala Self-Finance Engineering College Management Association asking it to take a final call on arriving at seat fee agreement with former by noon on Tuesday. The ultimatum was delivered by Education Minister C. Rabindranath during talks with association representatives here. The talks remained deadlocked over the association demand that colleges be allowed to admit students from the pre-normalizing list of the engineering entrance examination. Mr. Rabindranath remained firm in his stand that admission could only made from the final rank list published by the Commissioner for Entrance Examination. Association President K. Sasikumar told the Hindu that the Education Minister made it clear that the government would not compromise on declared admission criteria. The minister said the government would take on board various demands and grievances the association next year. The ministry said the government is open and suggestion and that talks can be held in a positive atmosphere for criteria reading next year admission. India enters elite missile tech group. In a boost to its non-proliferation credential, India on Monday joined the Missile Technology Control Regime (MTCR) at a ceremony in South Block attended by Foreign Secretary J. Jaishankar and diplomats from Netherlands, France, and Luxembourg missions. The Ministry of External Affairs said India's MTCR membership would help in furtherance of international non-proliferation objectives, even as the statement from MTCR chair at the Hague said India would enjoy full participation in organizational activities including October 2006 plenary of the regime in South Korea. India has intensified effort at gaining membership of the MTCR, the NSG, the Australia Group, and the Wassenaar arrangement since getting waiver at NSG in 2008. Membership of this group would help India trade more effectively in critical tech areas. Modi raps Swamy say none above the system. Prime Minister Narendra Modi appeared to intervene in the ongoing tug of war between Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley and BJP's Rajya Sabha member Subramaniam Swamy, saying that comments on senior functionaries of Finance Ministry are inappropriate and that nobody should consider themselves above the system. In an interview to TV channel Times Now, Mr. Modi said, whatever it is in my party or not, I think such things are inappropriate. This fondness for publicity is never going to do any good to the nation. People should conduct themselves with utmost responsibility. If anybody considers himself above the system, it is wrong. He added that he had no duvida over the issue and was very clear on that meant to say. The next segment is about new CPs of Cyberabad zone. After bifurcating of Cyberabad Police Commissionerate in the East and West Zone, the state government on Monday appointed Navin Chand as Cyberabad West and Mahesh Muralidhar Bhagwat as the Cyberabad East Commissioner. The appointment was made though GO 1458, in which M. Stephen Rabindra, who was previously DIG Greyhounds, was posted as Joint Commissioner of Police Cyberabad West. Similarly, TBC Sasidhar Reddy was appointed the Joint Commissioner of Police Cyberabad West. Among other appointments, M.K. Singh was transferred and posted as Additional Director. He places D. Kalpana Nayak, who was posted as DIG Law and Order, in the Directorate General of Police Office. The next segment is Mysure's young king was a Rajasthan royal. 40 years after Sri Kantadatta Narasimha Raj Vadiyar tried the knot in the same hall at Amba Vilas Palace, Mysuru young king Yudhvir Krishnadatta Chamaraj Udayar wed Trishika Kumari of Rajasthan Dungupur royal family on Monday. The next segment is about autos remain off road in protest against RTO harassment. Auto rickshaw remained off the road in Darbar on Monday in protest against the alleged harassment by Regional Transport Office RTO officials. Auto rickshaw operate under the aegis of Dharwad City Auto Rickshaw Operation Union also staged a protest in front of the Deputy Commissioner's office. Addressing the rally, Union President Ismail Tamatagar said the auto rickshaw drivers and school bus drivers were rendering service to society, but schools have so far not agreed to allow auto rickshaw and van drivers to ferry additional school children. As there is no formal license to ferry additional school children and the RTO officials were harassing them frequently, which affect their business, he said, and urged the district administration to immediately issue directions to school to allow them ferry additional school children. AP shifts its Darbar to Vijayawada, Guntur. The shifting of Andhra Pradesh administration to Amaravati crossed a milestone on Monday with opening of 14 departments in around Vijayawada. The office of director and commissioner, more than 1000 employees have shifted from Hyderabad. These are now located in Vijayawada and Guntur and a handful in Mangalgiri. The new office wear a festive look with ministers and official opening them formally to chanting of mantras and playing Nagaswaram. The next segment is about the squall in city. 30 tree fall and 2 killed. A sudden high wind of 59 km per hour on Monday afternoon resulted in around 30 trees getting uprooted across the city. Two persons, including a 3-year-old, lost their lives in separate tree fall. Fairoz Pasha, 40, died after a tree fell on him in Malleswaram. And the second fatality took place in Vivek Nagar. Thank you for watching this. Please subscribe the video.